So,
Hi, it's fun. It's Jeff here. Just happened to be in a little animal park here, um, and I just saw your post on LinkedIn about having to join your ventures and stuff, and the the ups and downs, and you know taking risks, and 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 sometimes a lot of rejection, and and sometimes the feeling frustration where people used to have cushy jobs, and you're trying to provide value to them, and sometimes you reject it, right? So it's I totally understand. I mean, and I'm been in kind of companies where I'm pushing for stuff I'm all the time, and sometimes now it's a lot of times you get a lot of rejection for really novel ideas that could have a lot of value, but it's trying to get trying to get the funding for stuff. It's really tough, and I've been doing this for like 35 years, right? So, well, at least 30 years in the technology, 30 years in the technology field, in different technology, not just language, other technologies too, right? And for the previous 10 years in academic teaching, but teaching and in business school teaching teens, same thing. So it's it's not always easy, uh, but it all comes down to what's your motivation, right? What's your intention? What do you want to do with that? And so the whole thing is how much you are going to get out of what you're doing, right? And how much you feel that it's a benefit for what you're doing, and that you believe in what you're doing. And a lot of times you don't see the results for everybody else, or sometimes it works out really well, and sometimes it doesn't. It's kind of just depends, right? So it's yeah, rejection's hard. Uh, and being in sales, I was in sales. Hey, it's hard. You get more. Yeah, actually, it's a really great to be in sales because you get rejected so much, it just becomes kind of normal kind of thing to do, right? You get so much rejection, so you just brush it off and keep going. So some see the value. The whole thing is about it's finding, and sometimes there are things I'm like doing. Sometimes I'll do pitches. Like I've been working on something. I'm not saying what it is, but I've actually, I've tried to get 15 different, I'd say between 10 and 15, at least a dozen different people. And every single time I have to make a different pitch about the same thing. Um, because they all interpret it completely differently. And that's always easy. So it kind of depends. It's really not easy sometimes. And really, some things that can be really complex, and you got to simplify them down to where you're hoping that you're hoping that the interpretation will be in the way that will work, and sometimes it turns out completely differently. And I've had this happen in this recent thing. That's just um, I'd say at least 15 different people, maybe more. I trying to figure out how to get the thing move the needle forward on it, right? And it's not always simple. So yeah, totally understand. That's the way it happens. But keep going with it. Hey, it's great to see and see that you're really pushing for things. Okay, take care. Bye.